No, don't mention Amanda.
Oh, okay.
Very good afternoon to you all. We have our first league fixture of 2024 at Kingston Park. Halifax provide the opposition for today's game as Newcastle gear up for the big clash against Manchester United next week in the 4th round at Leeds Sports Centre. Tickets are still available on the NUFC website, so get yourself a ticket and get supporting the lasses down there. Halifax 9th in the table with 2 wins this season. Can they challenge Becky Langley's team unbeaten this season? And I also have the lovely Geordie Bartle alongside me again today. How's things, Geordie?
Hello, I am back. I am here. I have had my operation and I'm feeling good.
Fantastic. And Geordie, do we have any sort of time scales when we're going to see you back out there?
I've got some dates in my head. I don't know if my physios will agree with me, but hopefully the next couple of months. I'm definitely going to be back on that pitch this season anyway.
Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to see you back playing. Today's game, we have a few changes in there. Starting with Donnelly in goal. Bedu on the left side of the defence with Potts central defence, and we've got our very young baby of the team, Daisy Birds, come in on the right at the back. We've got Boddy and Kelly as normal sitting in the middle, more of a defensive role with Gibson and, well deserved Jasmine McQuaid's come in midfield after a hat-trick last game. And we've got Barker, Galloway and Dodds up front. How do you think it's going to go today, Jodie?
First game of 2024. We're all really excited to be back after Christmas. And it's off the back of a really, really emphatic win at the end of 2023. And, we're all raring to go. We've had a fantastic week at training. We've got our tactics. We've got our philosophy of today. And what I want to personally see is the same as our last game of 2023. I want to see goals, but one better and get a clean sheet today.
Yeah, absolutely. And they did. 2023 was absolutely phenomenal. The support from the supporters, the staff, and again today we've seen Amanda Staveley on the pitch as the Newcastle United team are warming up. It's always fantastic to see Amanda out there, and she's always among the girls. She's absolutely brilliant, isn't she, Dodie?
Oh, she's wonderful. She comes into us in the changing room and just has a lovely little chat with us, and she just seems like an absolutely wonderful woman, always wishing us the best, and it's just always really great to see her.
Absolutely. Well, what a game. It's going to be a fantastic game today up against Halifax. Got to basically be. Do you think it's a bit of a trial run for Becky for next week?
I don't know if we're going to be looking forward to next week just yet. I think we're very much the take every game as it comes. We need to focus on today and get the job done today. What is in the back of our minds though is the fact that this game should have kicked off our season. And at the very, very start where it was the Women's Euros final where England were playing, and Halifax didn't want to play, so we've got a bit between our teeth. We've got a bit of a point, and yeah, we just want to go out there, win today, and then that's when we can start focusing on next week.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of danger players from Halifax. You've got White, who's league-wise, she's already on 4 goals, and also Stevens. Stevens doesn't start today. But I do feel that we need to be careful, and I'm sure Potsy at the back will have her in her pocket.
Yeah, we've picked out a few danger players. We've got Watson, who plays in the middle. She plays in the middle, she plays on the wing. She's quite a tricky player, so she's definitely going to be one to see.
Dodds with a fantastic cross as normal. The deliveries, especially in the last 3 or 4 games from Dodds, has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's one of her fantastic qualities. Her ball into the box is just brilliant. To pick someone out, we just need to make sure that we're making something of them. The
ball's just gone behind for a goal kick. I would love to see Newcastle today continue as they've been in the last couple of games, using the strengths from the wings. Again, as we've just mentioned about the deliveries, and that's been the difference. I think it's using the width, and then the deliveries and the box has been phenomenal, which has created a lot of problems for teams last year.
Yeah, definitely. I think what we've got better at as well is sort of the decision making on our balls into the box, and sometimes deciding that a ball into the box isn't always the best option. Sometimes coming out, recycling, starting again. But also we're trying to get more players in the box for when Tyler puts those balls in.
Just looking to go down the line there, but it was intercepted, and Ramsden straight on it there for Halifax. Potts looks down the line, plays in. Dodds, and then now in Gibson. They're looking to cross the ball into the centre, and it's close, and it's what a goal!
What a start! What a fantastic start!
And it's Barker with a great finish. The ball came in from Gibson, and she just put it into the danger area, fast, slick across the surface, and it was there. The keeper just couldn't hold on to it, and Barker with a little tap in.
Yeah, fantastic play. We've already just said about crosses into the box being clinical, and that's exactly what we've done. Gibson's got the ball wide, she takes her time, composes herself, pops that ball on a plate, and to be fair, the keeper maybe thinks that she should have held on to it, but KB, right place, right time, fantastic start.
Yeah, fantastic finish. And I do feel the keeper should have held on to that. She'll be a little bit disappointed there. And again, 1-0 after 3 minutes to Newcastle United women. And Halifax get underway again.
I believe that is KB's 9th goal of the season. So she'll be very, very happy to start off the year. She's scoring within 3 minutes.
In and out a bit this season. Well, last year, I should say. And she deserves. She's technically brilliant with the ball. She can go around players. She can finish well. So it's great to see her playing today.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think there's been moments where she's not made it into the team for whatever reason, but when she's been given that opportunity, she has taken it with both hands. There's been a few occasions where we've been crying out for a player to drive at someone, and that's what she's come on and done, and she did it really, really well in the last game. She did it against Stoke fantastically, and she's had her position and she's kept it really, really well, and I'm buzzing the fact that she's already got on the score sheet.
And that's a great ball out wide. Jasmine McQuaid there. Just played it slick out left, and it's Katie Barker. She's driving into the box. And Bedu, fantastic cross into the box. Just looking for body there, but she just sat back a little bit. Just rolls out of play. Good opportunity.
Yeah, that was well picked up in the middle by McQuaid. Turning out on the right-hand side, playing a cross-field ball over to KB, who again just drove into the box, tried to slip, I think, Galloway in, and then Bedo was there to put the ball in, and Body just couldn't quite direct her header on target.
And again, the possessions being all Newcastle United women so far. I know it's very early on, but they've started off like they did last year. Fantastic challenge from Body there, just nipping the ball back, playing it into Gibson. Just losing out possession there. Potts just playing along the back, very comfortable there, just keeping possession. Jasmine McQuaid thought she was in there. But Grace chasing down from Newcastle United, they're not giving them an inch.
Absolutely not, and that's what we work on all the time, is just pressure.
Emma Kelly looking to shoot, and it's just ricocheted off Halifax and gone out for a corner. Again, she had plenty of space there, and Halifax just let her run into it.
Yeah, I think the crowd was urging her to shoot there.
And again, fantastic support, as normal, from the Newcastle United supporters. The Toon Army in the division that we're in, Newcastle are in now. They've averaged 4,000 supporters per game. That's phenomenal. It's the highest for this league.
I think that's absolutely phenomenal. And the thing is, as well, I don't think that doesn't count. We haven't played at St James's Park this season, so.
Oh, fantastic delivery, and it's Potts on the end. She directed the header, fantastic, but it was intercepted on the line. Excellent delivery into the box again. Keeper just came out.
Yeah, lovely little cross there. Potsy getting her head on it. But unfortunately, fortunately for Halifax, unfortunately for us, there was a Halifax player just in the right place for them.
Little bit of possession play, but it's been intercepted by Emma Kelly. Apologies, no, that was Dodds. And Halifax, under so much pressure, they're just looking to clear the ball wherever they can. Referee's pulled up.
Do you know, that's something that I've not seen before. With a throw-in, I know obviously they stop you from going any further forward, but
they
as far as I'm aware, they allow you to throw it from further back, but I don't know. He wasn't having any of it?
No, he wasn't. Well held up there by Katie Barker, just playing in. Great possession from Newcastle. Halifax are pretty good at moving as a unit through the centre midfield. They are moving back and forwards. Great interception by Halifax there. Just try to play it into the centre forward.
Yeah, a couple of little sloppy passes from us there. But Potsy was there to mop it up, and then we started again.
Daisy Bird just playing it in there to Gibson. Gibson looking for the cross. Was looking for Galloway. Just headed out for a corner via Halifax. And again, Newcastle putting the pressure on. And they'll be looking to Dodds to deliver another fantastic cross. It looks like it's Body going to take it. Yeah, Body's looking to take it. To be looking for strengths from Newcastle women in the box with their heads. You've got Potts, you've got Bedu. Fantastic cross into the box, and it was just, I think there was a little bit of a push there in the box. The referee's pulled up for a free kick.
I think he's just pulled up for a head injury. I think, to be fair, the players, she's got a good connection with it, good head out, but maybe she's just got it on the top of her head, and I know that they can be painful.
Just seems okay. Dean's getting up. Yeah, she looks okay. The keeper give it a long kick downfield. Potts just jumped up and has been...
No?
She's not happy. And Halifax is taking the shot. The left foot, and it was number 10, White. Just looking to hit it there, but it just wasn't strong enough to go past Donnelly.
Yeah, not sure on that one. I thought Charlotte Potts was fouled there. I think she thought that as well.
I have to agree.
Yeah. And then that's just put them through. I mean, they should have done better there, I have to say.
That was a good chance. I think Newcastle players just stopped expecting a free kick. I don't think they'll afford to do that.
No, one of those cliches, you must play to the whistle.
Yeah. Galloway, great attack and play down the left-hand side there. And then again, Halifax put it out for a corner. And it is going to be Dodds this time to deliver that in the box. I feel like some of the signals has been training ground stuff.
Absolutely.
Looking for the penalty spot. Danger area there. It's just cleared. And it was Body where she just...
Why not?
I think she just panicked. Took a snatch at it, but fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, I think, we do practice our corners, and I think that is an area maybe for 2024 is somewhere that we do want to get better at. Direct opportunities from a corner.
It was a miss kick from Halifax, and she was straight on it, Body. She, she's second ball, first ball, she was in there straight away. Fantastic ball over the top, and Galloway's muscled her way through. The referee's pulled up for a free kick. It was a great ball.
Well, you can hear what the crowd think of that.
Yeah, I think it was short. For me, it was shoulder to shoulder.
I think it's one of those ones where, if he's given that one, the foul against Potsy was no different, really. I think Galloway has caught her, to be fair, but there's no difference between that and Potsy's one. If he's given one, he's got to give them both.
Yeah, 100%. Body just outside of the boot. Fantastic ball down the line. Just a little bit too far for Gibson. But great idea. And it's great to see Bedu back, Jodie.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't like seeing. Well, I don't like seeing anyone injured. Obviously, no one wants to spend any time on the sideline. And she's worked really, really hard to nurse. She had a bit of a knee problem, and she's worked really, really hard to rehab that and get herself back. So it's good to see Bedo back.
Yeah, she had a phenomenal start of the season, and they work so well together at the back and Potts. They can read each other's game. They know where each other are positional wise. So when she became injured, I was thinking, how's Newcastle going to cope with that? But it hasn't been an issue. It's
not been an issue. I know we've had Stobbs has stepped in as a centre back, and I think she did really, really well.
Fantastic delivery into the box from Body, and Jasmine McQuaid was just going to look to hit it. She's
lovely
chipped
dink.
it to the back box.
Oh,
and
fantastic!
What a goal! Again, Jasmine McQuaid, outstanding. She just went to the byline. She looked like she was going to have a shot, and then she just chipped it into the back post. And who was there? None other than Potsy at the back post.
I think it was Georgia Gibson that finished that. But yeah, here she is, Jas McQuaid. Lovely little dink at the back, and Georgia Gibson's there
yes,
on a plate. Fantastic.
Fantastic finish.
And this is what we were talking about with McQuaid earlier. Is she scored a hat-trick in the last game of 2023. She's worked very, very hard to get into this starting 11, and there just shows why she should be there. Fantastic bit of skill to get the ball down, drive at players, and a perfect little dink to put it on Georgia Gibson's head. 2-0, fantastic from us.
15 minutes gone, 2 goals, Gibson and Barker. Fantastic. Great start to 2024. It's Boydell played it left, just trying to play in Willis, but Willis couldn't get on the end. And Halifax really need to get a hold of the ball. There's too many gaps at the back. Newcastle have managed a couple of times for the ball over the top, and there's too many gaps left to right. They need to close in, because otherwise it's going to continue. Fantastic ball down the right hand side to Dodds. Dodds looking across. Fantastic ball, and it's Galloway. She directed the header. There just wasn't enough power behind it. And the keeper managed to keep hold of it comfortably. But again, another fantastic chance. Chance created, brilliant.
Again, it's a great cross. We've said about this with Tyler's deliveries. Fantastic cross. Just unfortunate Galloway couldn't, as you said, get the power behind it.
Emma Kelly playing a fantastic ball out to the left to Barker. Looking to cut in. Body playing it back. Just keeping possession there to Daisy. Bit of a keep ball from Newcastle. Just looking for the opportunity to get it out wide again. Looking for the space. Barker's going down around the outside, looking to cut in. It was just intercepted there from Halifax. And it's Green. Solby with a ball. And Charlotte Potts just puts her foot in there and stops playing, kicks it out. She doesn't take any chances.
No, just making sure there.
Halifax looking to just throw it down the line.
Good strength by Beddoe there.
Beddoe's always there, not giving any space right behind, just on her heels. Again, Emma Kelly and Body phenomenal in the middle, making everything, creating everything happening, a bit of magic there. Dodd's just looking to deliver, a little bit too short, want the best of deliveries. And it's Whittam, she just clears it. It's back to Burt. Newcastle pick it up comfortably at the back. Emma Kelly looking to drive forward. Oh, she just looked at playing Dodds there. It was just read by Halifax there. Newcastle come back with the ball again. It was Body just looking to knock it round the player there to run around the other side. Halifax read it. And it's out for a corner to Newcastle. Again, great play.
Lovely little interplay from Kelly and Body there to work the ball up the line. Little 1-2 passes.
Halifax looking to clear. And Emma Kelly, fantastic there, just chips it round the player. McQuaid looking to hit it with a left foot. Referee, pull up. I think there was a little kick there.
I think it must have been KB potentially that caught her there.
Green looks in a little bit of pain. She's moving okay. Big new signing, Geordie, in December. Nikki Gear, former Sunderland and Durham forward, comes back from a break from football from February after having a little boy. Originally from North Yorkshire, and played in the USA, so she's got quite a few, a lot of experience. I'm cannot wait to see her play.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing her play. She's been training with us for a bit, getting herself fit, obviously, after you say of having a little baby. Cute little thing as well, I must say. And yeah, she's going to bring some experience. I remember playing against her a few years ago when I was first at Coventry. She's fast, she's strong, she's direct. So yeah, I'm quite excited to see how well she's going to do for us.
And it's fantastic to just again strengthen the squad. The depth in the Newcastle squad has been phenomenal, and it's getting stronger and stronger as players are coming in.
Absolutely.
Ramsden looking to take the throw in from the left hand side. Just plays it at the feet. Again, Newcastle right on the heels. And back to the keeper. She just plays it out to the wing. She's looking to play in White there. White being the danger player, top scorer with 4 goals so far. Potts goes back to Donnelly.
I think they're second top goal scorers. I think White and Stevens are both on 4 goals each. I believe Stevens got herself injured just before the Christmas break, so we weren't 100% sure if she was going to be starting or playing today, but she doesn't feature in the squad.
And that, there's obviously no one wants to see anyone injured, but I'm sure Newcastle will be happy with the fact that she's not going to be playing a injured player. Keeper's just given out some instructions to centre half and the left winger there.
Good step in by Potts there.
Ramsden just looking to play forward. It's a great ball. Looking to Soulsby. Just intercepted. Bit of a little spell here for Halifax. Bedu just takes control of it there and keeps possession. And Katie Barker was unlucky. It just come off her there and went out for a throw, and she was nearly way down the left wing. Gets into Soulsby, played it down the line. Just Halifax looking to get in the box. Just kicked out of play, and it goes for a goal kick. Newcastle will be happy with that.
Yeah, but I mean, it shows that the qualities, and I pointed out Monique Watson a little earlier, and that was the player that just tried to put the ball in the box. She has got a bit of skill, a couple of step overs there. It didn't quite pull off for her, but they have got the ability to get into the area. But it's just something that we've just got to be careful of. If we think of the Fylde game before Christmas, they scored 3 goals, and that's something that we just don't want to happen today at all.
Yeah. Newcastle will be looking for a clean sheet today.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there were a couple of very good goals scored in that Fylde game.
There's some fantastic strikes from outside the box, which, no keeper could have gotten to those ones.
No, sometimes you just have to hold your hands up and say, decent.
Yeah. Halifax just looking to play out from the back on the right-hand side. Just came inside there, gone past 2 players.
Good run.
McQuaid looked to step in, and I think she jumped in a little bit too quick. Ramsden.
I think one of the things with Halifax that we found as well is their player positions and are quite fluid at times. So the right back there, Green, I think we've spotted her playing a few different positions in their last few games. I think she's potentially a winger by trade, which I think she showed there, where she's got the ball, she's got a bit of skill to get around people and drive with it. So that's something that we've got to be careful of her driving and coming forward.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a foul, McQuaid there. Just looked to turn the ball and put a foot in. Referee was close to see that one. And it's Burt with the ball, just playing it out to Potts again at the back. Potts driving forward. She just chips it into the box, looking for Galloway.
That's a shame.
An unlucky, fantastic idea. She just looked to dink it over the top.
Yeah, lovely little drive out by Potts there. Cheeky little dink over, but unfortunately Galloway was just the wrong side of Halifax's defence.
They're looking to play it down the wing.
That
was a fantastic ball, diagonal. She's just got on the wrong side of Bedu there. That was a lucky there, White. Danger player. Leggy just looked to
I don't think there was any sort of, it was a boot downfield there, a kind of kick and hope. And Donnelly looks to get under pressure at the back, and the distribution there, she kicked it out of play.
Yeah, I think with Flaherty in goal for Halifax, she was one of the players that we did point out as one of their top players. She's a Northern Ireland international. She's got championship experience with Sheffield United, and her distribution is quite good, as just shown there. She's just pinged a 60-yard ball, crossfield ball.
Great inside. What a shot!
Oh my goodness!
What a fantastic goal. Katie Barker from the left-hand side cut in, and she just curled it into the top right-hand corner. The keeper, I think she just got a touch on it there.
And there was me singing the keeper's praises, and then there KB is to put me back in my place and just put a fantastic strike against Flaherty there. Yeah. Oh, what a lovely goal. What a lovely goal.
Fantastic strike. Right weight on the ball. Perfectly curled. Great finish. And that's 2 for Barker. She's on fire today.
Many more to come, let's hope. But again, KB, driving, and she just cuts inside, opens her body out, and just puts it in that top corner. Beautiful goal.
She's a great young talent. I mean, you know, England under 19s. She previously played for Sunderland. Her debut at 16 years old. I mean, she's got great potential.
Absolutely. She's one of these players that is just gonna get better and better. Oh, come on, Beth.
Charlotte Potts just behind, putting the pressure on. I don't think she really needs a foul there. To stand up. I think there was a little bit of frustration in the corner.
Yeah, I think there was maybe just a little bit of force in Charlotte just pushing there. I think the Halifax players' legs went a bit easy though.
Yeah. It looks to be Boydell's going to head it into the danger area.
Is that a corner?
I think, yeah, it's gone out for a corner again. Newcastle look to clear it fast. Straight out of play.
They're putting their hands up. I don't think they thought it was a corner. It looked like a corner from here.
Clean delivery into the box. Halifax struggling to get a decent ball into the box. Good strike there.
Nothing to trouble Donnelly, mind.
Yeah, that was pretty easy for Newcastle. Donnelly just caught it easy. Just rolls it out to the back to Bedu. Again, Newcastle not going to drive forward.
Lovely pass.
Fantastic ball. Driven straight into the feet of McQuaid. Body looking to do the same as Barker. She had a great idea. The kid was just wasn't positioned to the right. The keeper just caught it.
Yeah, I think she just tried to open her body out, tried to curl it into that top right to do a bit of a KB goal, but just didn't execute it quite rightly. But it was great build-up play on the left-hand side, starting from Bedo at the back, driving in, finding McQuaid's feet, a couple of little interchanging passes on the left-hand side, which ended up with a shot on goal.
Yeah, great possession. There's some great possessional play, you know, to be able to create these chances from Newcastle. And it's one after the other, you know. Little triangles with possession play, then played out wide and distribution in the box. And it's just great to see that. I don't know if it's something that Becky's been speaking to the team, but I feel like there's been a lot more shots this game than there has previously from even outside the box, which is great to see because there's been some great finishes already.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we want to get shots on goal. We need to be clinical, and I think we've very much spoken about and tried to be focusing on just being more clinical in front of goal. And getting shots off at the right time as well. And I think so far, 9 times out of 10, we've really done that, and that's why we're 3-0 up. take one, buddy.
And Gibson's just intercepted. She's looking to hit it. She looked for the bottom left-hand corner. It was a great decision. The keeper read it, and she was down there.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Good feet by Gibson, to be fair there. I wasn't sure if she was going to get clipped in the box then.
Yeah, she was onto it, the second ball, and she was in a good position to hit it, with only being, 7 yards out. And again, fantastic ball from Barker down to McQuaid, and McQuaid's lightning fast. She's on the end of it. She's just looking to play in Galloway there. And it was Whittam just read it. And Body looking to hit it. It's just deflected. Newcastle looking to get, they're being very ambitious at the moment with the shots.
Yeah, I have literally just mentioned about choosing the right time, and I think we've done that 9 times out of 10. However, that one, not too sure if that was the right decision.
Ball looking to play, and McQuaid was on looking. She had already left her man, and she was running just in front. It was just a little bit too hard.
Yeah, Flaherty read that quite well.
Yeah, she did.
I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name right. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I think it is correct. Katie Barker looking to curl it back in, straight to Dodds' feet. Just a little bit unlucky there. But Halifax again struggling at the back, looking to just play it straight out of play under pressure. They're absorbing so much here, and Newcastle are just coming in waves one after the other. They can't seem to get a hold of the ball, and they need to be able to do that. All the possessions coming from Newcastle. And I feel, Jodie, if it continues, again another goal's going to come. I think, Rob Mitchell needs to have a look from Halifax. Where does he go with this?
I totally agree with you. I thought we were just going to see one then. Oh, it's not over yet. Here she goes.
Off their kick. Oh, fantastic opportunity from Galloway. How about that? An overhead kick opportunity, and it was so close.
Yeah, it wasn't too far wide, that one. I think that was only just inches. It was a lovely ball to start off with by Burt, just to find Dodds there. And again, Dodds with a very, very good delivery. McQuaid on the seconds, and then Galloway's just tried the acrobatics, but didn't quite pull off that one. But good effort nonetheless.
Yeah, fantastic opportunity.
But as we were saying, yeah, I think, we're a team that want to press all the time. We want to press for 90 minutes, and if we can be 3-0 up in the first 30, means we're probably just going to even press harder, because we know that there's more goals in it, and it's just going to tire Halifax. I think it's difficult. I've been on the receiving end of a team that's constantly pressing you, and you're always under pressure, and it's tiring, not physically but mentally as well, just thinking, always being awake and knowing what's happening, where the balls are coming in from, where you've got to be to block it, and they are going to tire even further. So there's going to be, I'm assuming I'm going to see changes happening. I don't know whether at half time or not, maybe a little bit further into it from Halifax, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I think there's definitely more goals in this.
Yeah, 100%. There is, and the difference between Newcastle being professional as well, the fitness levels are completely different, and Halifax are trying to chase down, and they spend pretty much the full 34 minutes chasing Newcastle down.
Absolutely.
It's going to take its toll.
That was great from Bedo there. Speed, determination, making sure that Halifax's forward had no chance there.
Newcastle very confident and comfortable at 3-0. Second half, Jodie, is there anyone you would like to see come on?
I think it's still got 10 more minutes. A little bit early to tell as of yet. I think I'd like to see the team sort of stay as they are just for now. and then maybe make some changes probably 10 minutes into the second half.
Yeah. It's a fantastic ball over the top, straight onto it, Salisbury, but Snatch did it. Again, they're not making the most out of the opportunities they have.
Absolutely. I think Potts was a little bit annoyed with herself there. I think she's misjudged a couple of balls in the air, and I don't think she was happy with herself then.
No, she's one of these players, Potts, where she's very critical of herself, and I've seen that game after game, and she really does take it to heart. Her performance does mean everything to her. Burt just looked to play it. I think that she did catch her there. I think that was a free kick to Halifax there.
She's lucky there.
It was the control. The ball came in, and it was maybe the lack of control. The first touch wasn't there, and then she tried to recover, but it was then a foul.
Yeah, I think she hesitated. I think she just hadn't made her decision just yet, and she was then just about to play the ball to Kelly in the middle there, but was just a little bit late. And in my opinion, I think that was a foul. Referee's not given that though.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be the long kick downfield from Flaherty. And it's just hit at some force in Whittam, and it just bounced off. Yeah, just a foul there from Jasmine
McQuaid.
Yeah, she reacted, and maybe he's a little bit of inexperience there, Geordie.
Yeah, that's a shame to see. It's just such a pointless yellow card to get. And I think as well, this season, you've seen it in Prem games, you've seen it in WSL games. Referees are getting their yellow cards out as soon as anyone kicks that ball away. They're not giving that, dissent. Yeah. They are straight there with their yellow card. And to be fair, as they should.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, they have been trying to stamp it out. And again, it's silly. You can't do that. And a little bit, she'll be disappointed with that. I'm sure she will be.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a long way to go on a yellow card now.
Yeah. And it may force, Becky to think about a substitution at half-time.
Well, with that, if there was going to be a change there, I think I know what I would do.
Yeah.
I'd probably push Emma Kelly up into the 10 if she wants to save Jazz because of a yellow card. I mean, I'd push Emma Kelly up into the 10 and probably bring Hannah Greenwood on in the 4. That would be an easy decision for me.
Yeah. Potts looking to just put it in the box, and it was straight onto Bedou's head, but it was coming at some speed, and she just didn't have time.
Yeah.
Caught her by surprise, really. Charlotte Potts just looking to control it, and it was a lack of control, and it just fell back to Halifax. Barker down the left wing, playing in Gibson. Again, coming from the wings. And Halifax need to be able to stop that. At half-time, they're going to be looking, thinking Dodds, Barker. So always keep coming out wide, and that's where it's catching them. And I feel, Rob Mitchell's going to look to try, and he needs to intervene there.
Yeah, I agree. I think we've done really, really well down that left-hand side. The run in from our 10s from G just then as Katie Barker's come to collect the ball, and then Gibson's just made that run out wide. The rotations and the movement are working really, really well.
Halifax have struggled since the start of the season. Only 2 wins on the back of the games that they've played. I feel from just watching what we're seeing today, there's a lack of, composure in front of goal. And maybe they need to look at maybe a goal scorer, someone to hold the ball up, as they're struggling to keep hold of play even when they do get the ball into the box. Bit of a break there down the right hand side, but it's straight into Flaherty's hands.
Oh, I think it's gone out of play.
Five minutes left to play, plus any added time on. And Newcastle cruising.
Yeah, Newcastle are definitely in the driving seat this first half.
Burt just looking to play in. Gibson there was unlucky. Great play. 1-2. Back out to Dodds. Dodds in the centre. Just looking there for the head of somebody in the danger area, but no one there, and it cleared. Bedu pushing forward from the back. She likes to get involved with the play. Barker just turning our player. Newcastle are in no rush to force anything.
Absolutely. As long as we keep the ball, we're happy.
Fantastic ball into the box, but again intercepted. Crosses coming thick and fast. McQuaid's for pace. She's took that for pace, but it was a foul. She had gone round her, from the outside, and the Halifax player, I feel, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
She needed to stop play because she was going to be going into a danger zone.
Yeah, she had all the space to run into there, so Halifax players just done what she needed to do. It was lovely again from Jazz McQuaid, turning on a sixpence and just trying to drive into that space, but Halifax player denied it.
It's body over the ball, take the free kick. From here, Jodie, do you reckon a shot, or do you think she's going to look to put it in the danger area?
I think she'll put it into the danger area.
Charlotte Potts ready there. Jasmine McQuaid together. It was a low into Galloway. Oh, hit strike, and it's in the back of the net, and it took a deflection. What a goal! I think that was Emma Kelly.
It was Emma Kelly, you are correct there. Great ball from Alicia Body there. We're thinking that she's just going to put it in the air, into the area, but she smashes it along the floor. Lovely touch by Galloway there to stop it dead. Couldn't quite get the shot off, decided against it, laid it off to Emma Kelly. Got a little bit fortunate there. The goalkeeper was going down to her right-hand side. Got a little flick, little deflection from the Halifax player, which just diverted it to the other side of the keeper. But 4-0, great first half from us.
Yeah, fantastic. Great finish, low driven. And that was definitely a training ground.
I'd say so,
yeah. 100%. It was great play, fantastic. And I'm sure Becky Lang would be over the moon with that.
Absolutely.
It caught me by surprise. Like I expected either that was, she was going to take the shot body, or she was going to deliver it high, looping ball into the box, and she didn't either. She just put it straight at Galloway's feet.
Well, if we don't know, hopefully Halifax don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Controlling the play in the midfield, Body, she's great at that. She can kind of put the pace to the game herself, like she does do that. She manipulates the pace of the game, which is really good to slow things down if needs be. And here's Newcastle again on the edge of the box. Plays it out to Burt. Burt just looking to go down the wing to cross it. Ooh, it's a good idea from Daisy Burt. I think that was a corner to Newcastle.
No. Not gone off the pitch, apparently.
Yeah, Daisy looking to get on the outside. Quite skillful there, just to get the cross in. Out to Barker. Jasmine McQuaid cuts inside. She's going to hit it. She just plays in. Galloway.
There again.
Galloway.
There it is. There it is. Go on.
Jasmine McQuaid hits the post. What fantastic play in Galloway. Left foot hit. It was just not on a stronger foot, and it's just gone wide. Jodie, fantastic play there. 1-2s all the way.
That was absolutely wonderful to watch. And I'm saying in the middle of that, just play her in. Because I wasn't sure if Galloway was going to take the shot there. But she does find Jazz, and Jazz is very unlucky not to get that on target. And again, Galloway just maybe needed to show just that little bit more composure afterwards. But left-footed shot. She had a good connection, just couldn't quite get her body all the way around it. But another fantastic opportunity. We're over 45 minutes in, and we're still pressing that goal.
Yeah, Jazz put her hand to her head and looked down, and the side of the foot, I think, she probably thought, I should have just put that away. But fantastic opportunity. The play was phenomenal. The build-up, the 1-2s, and then playing it back in, outstanding. And we've got Newcastle again with a free kick and Body standing over it. I think, Halifax will just be thinking, let's get in there for half-time,
Yeah.
They'll be happy for the whistle to be blown.
What do we think this time?
I think she's going to cross it. I could be wrong again, though. Yeah, looped that one into the centre. Just headed straight back out from Halifax. And again, she's looking for the shot. She goes from distance. Oh, and it's hit the crossbar, dropped down. And Galloway's going to go for a third. Just cut inside. It's going all over the shop in the box. It's back and forwards and bouncing off players. But what a chance. Body, a fantastic strike. The laces off the crossbar and bounce down.
I tell you what, Body is adamant to get a goal from far out today. She's had a few shots from 20, 30 yards. And I think Emma Kelly thought about it just there. But Body, there she is. She's had a good go at that off the crossbar. Galloway's there. Fantastic block from Flaherty, I must say. And Jazz McQuaid is just unfortunate that the Halifax player was just in the right place there to block the goal on the line.
And Body just the corner there, looking to drive it across the box. And it was just intercepted. And it's volleyed from Dodds. And the referee's blowing for half-time. 4-0 up, Newcastle United. You've got Gibson, Barker scoring twice, Kelly. We've had, everything going on in this first half. A lot of possession from Newcastle, Jodie. Performance-wise, it's been fantastic so far.
It's been brilliant. It's been absolutely relentless. I think Becky's going to be happy. There's certain areas I'd like to see a little bit more tidy at the back, making sure we're winning those first balls. I think Daisy as well. I mean, it's her first game. It's her first start this season for her. And I think she's settled into the game and she's grown into it a little bit more. But, yeah, we've got to be happy at half-time. 4-0 up. Brilliant.
Fantastic. And we'll be back after the break. 4-0 up. And in the second half, maybe there's more goals to come. back out for the second half. We're back out for the second half. And Newcastle, as you can see, just warming up there. Me and Geordie at half time could see Hannah warming up. It looks like there's possible sub coming on. First half, if you've just joined us, what a first half it was. 4-0. Goals from Gibson, Barker with 2, and Emma Kelly. How do you think the second half's going to go, Geordie?
Hopefully very similar to the first half. I still want to see us being completely relentless, pressing for another 45 minutes, and hopefully more goals.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, the pressure, there's been a lot of pressure on Newcastle. Most of the possession, you know, the first half was all Newcastle. And for me, I would like to see a couple of, you know, substitutions from Becky early on, because it's comfortable at 4-0, and maybe give some of the bench a bit of experience.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think that the substitution that's been made is Body has gone off for Hannah Greenwood, and I think that's precautionary, because Body is nursing a little bit of a knock. So 4-0 up, taking her off, giving Hannah Greenwood 45 minutes, which I'm really excited to see as well. And I want to see her buzzing around in the middle, creating things, stopping things. She works tirelessly as well, and she does a lot of the nitty gritty. And I don't think she quite gets sometimes a little bit of recognition for the hard work that she does. So I'm hoping for a really good 45 from her.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, cruising at 4-0, and next week is, you know, a massive game, a WSL team. You know, they've got 3 to 4 Lionesses in there. You've got Ella Toon, you've got Mary Earps, you've got Katie Seller. You know, we don't need Newcastle don't need to be, you know, playing players. I think, and rest them for now for next week.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that will probably be looking forward to next week with Body. I'm really looking forward to next week as well. Just seeing sort of how we test against them and how we fare against them. I'm a bit gutted that it's not a home draw, but I know that we're going to be taking a lot of fans over there. Really excited for next week. But we've got 45 minutes until then.
Absolutely. It would have been fantastic to have had Manchester United women at St James's Park.
Absolutely.
That would have been the dream. It looks like it's Jasmine McQuaid and Gibson to get me underway. I think at half time, Mitchell, as I've said, we need to stop Newcastle, you know, left and right wingers. Katie Barker on the left, she's being able to get through the holes, playing people in exactly as it's happening now. Jasmine McQuaid on the end of it, and Dodds from the right hand side. Fantastic cross, and she's looking for Gibson there. Just unlucky there from Dodds. She'll look to take it to the byline and then look to cut it in, but it just ran too far over the line and out.
Yeah, I think that was well defended there. Halifax just getting their body in the way and letting the ball out, roll out for a goal kick. But a promising start from us already. Started off with the ball and attacked instantly.
And again, Greenwood straight into it, winning the header in centre midfield.
Half-time substitution for Newcastle United, who will lead the field of 22.
A little bit of a battle there going on the right hand side with Dodds and also Dean. It's Watson with the ball. She's still got a hold of it. It was a challenge there, really strong challenge from Newcastle.
Yeah, strong challenge by McQuaid there.
Georgia Gibson looking to play the ball in to Galloway, just couldn't find her. It runs into Halifax goalkeeper. Like the first half has been quite busy. A mistake from Halifax there, plays it straight in. Greenwood picks it up. Katie Barker's driving in. Plays a fantastic ball. She was just looking for Greenwood there, but it was just a little bit too far. Again, fantastic play. There's, looking for positional wise and, opening the back door and playing those balls through from Halifax is every time Katie Barker is just looking to play people in. She's like a little magician.
Yeah, I think the gaps in between the centre half and the full-backs kind of where we've been looking to penetrate. We've done it really, really well in the first half, and again, Katie Barker's just done it great there. I don't think Greenwood, was quite on the same wavelength. Had she kept going on with her run, then Barker would have found her. But it'll happen next time that, Greenwood's only just got onto the pitch, so she just needs to settle into the game a little bit.
Again, White there picking up the ball, but this is the problem from Halifax. White centre forwards need to be able to hold the ball and bring the midfield into play to give themselves a bit of a break, because Newcastle are just coming wave after wave. Fantastic ball from out wide, and it was just clipped over the box. I think it took a deflection out for a corner there, and Newcastle pile the pressure on again. Dodd's just signalling with two hands, give them a message where it's going to go. It's in the danger area, looking for Emma Kelly, and that's Galloway on the end of it. Left foot, she just looked to hit that, but didn't get it, hit it cleanly enough. It rolls into the keeper. Great control there from Halifax, just brings it down. Look to go down the left hand side, tries to play Whittam in, but it was just too far. She couldn't control it. Looked a bit disappointed with the pass. White there playing in. They're looking to White. She's starting to hold the ball up a bit more now and playing people in. The Potts and Bedu close on her heels, and I think that's what been the issue for Halifax. She's not been able to hold the ball and play people in like she usually does. She's got two strong defenders. They're very experienced, and they're not giving her 2 minutes on the ball. Yeah, we're just not letting them, and that's one thing that we want to make sure week in, week out, is that we just don't give our opposition seconds on the ball, really. And like we said, just constantly pressing them and just not allowing them an inch. And we've done really, really well with that. But as for Halifax, as you've said earlier, you alluded to earlier, is the forward players and the wide players, they have to do better at keeping hold of the ball, just to allow their team to then come up and support them, to maybe even slow the game a little bit down for them as well. But we'll see later on into the second half if they can do a bit better with it. Bedu played a fantastic ball out to Katie Barker. She was going alone there. She picked it back up, Katie Barker. She looks at hits it. It's just over the bar. Took a deflection. It was a great opportunity. She opened her body up and thought, I'm going to hit this, and she did. And it just took a deflection over the top. Yeah, good footwork again from Katie Barker. Twisting, turning, driving inside. Just got her shot off. She's going to be searching for that hat-trick definitely in the second half. Just took a deflection. I wasn't sure if it was just going to go in over the keeper's head, but just hit the top of the net, but it's resulted in a corner. It's Dodds looking to put it in the danger area. Hannah Greenwood. Fantastic strike. And it's an own goal. A fantastic strike from outside the box from Hannah Greenwood, and then it was Katie Barker, and that's a hat-trick. She just picks it up. I think she will be credited with that goal, because it was on target anyway, regardless of what that defender was going to do. Greenwood coming in. It's a fantastic ball in from Dodds. And then Greenwood there with a fantastic connection, taking a shot there, and she's unfortunate that the keeper's got a hand to that. But Katie Barker, right place, right time, lovely little tap in from her, and she's gone and sealed her hat-trick. Fantastic, and she is loving this moment as well. Yeah, fantastic from Katie Barker. Yeah, she will be credited with the goal. It was going on target, and Halifax couldn't stop it. It was, the pressure was coming again, the crosses were coming in, and it was a fantastic strike from Greenwood.
Yeah.
Low, hard. The keeper couldn't do anything with it, and then when the keeper parried it back out, it was there for Katie Barker, and a missed kick from Halifax.
Yeah, that's all the keeper could do there. She just had to parry it. I mean, maybe needed to parry it into a better area, but credit where credit's due. We're just being relentless.
And one of the Halifax players, Dean, she's down again. She was down in the first half. Physio's just having a look there. She just looked on the left foot. I don't think it was a foul. I think she's twisted.
Yeah.
She tried to clear it with her left foot, and I think her ankle went. Maybe she's twisted her ankle a bit.
Yeah, not sure there was a connection on there. I think it was maybe just an unfortunate
It
movement
was.
for her. One of those where you get your foot stuck in the ground and your body twists around it.
That's absolutely it. There was no challenge. There was no impact. It was a case of, I think it was, she twisted as she went to hit it. Newcastle again, under pressure. Katie Barker, again, hat-trick. 22 years of age as well. Phenomenal.
That's her 10th goal for this season. 6 behind Bridget Galloway.
There's just, when you look across the full team and the full squad and you see where the goals are coming from. I mean, yeah, Bridget scored 16 goals, phenomenal. But, it's goals coming from everywhere. I mean, McQuaid's been scoring quite a lot. Barker's in there. Like, it isn't just one or two people. They can come from all angles, which is fantastic to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely good when you're just not always relying on that one person, because if you can't get that one person to score, where do you go next? And thankfully we haven't got that issue at all, because we've got goals coming from everywhere.
Yeah. And it's great to see. Absolutely fantastic to see. You normally get one or two players that tends to be obviously a forwards. Those are the guys that tend to get the goals, and you might get the odd midfielder, but with Newcastle women, the potential from all of the team, there's always somebody different on the score sheet each week, which is fantastic. And Halifax were just looking to break there, and it's run through, and again, very, very comfortable for Donnelly. Just plays it out from the back into Emma Kelly. And I've got to say, Emma Kelly again is phenomenal in midfield, body. It's hard to pick people out that's, performance-wise, because it tends to be most of the team have been phenomenal today.
No, I totally agree.
That Barker was driving into the box. She went round a player, and for me, the referee was there to see it, was right in front of the referee. That was a penalty to me.
He waved it away instantly. Barker's just been bodied at the side. I think, to be fair, I'd like to have a second view on it, just to see. What the referee's seen there, but she's ended up on the floor with absolutely no intention to get the ball. So
it's a fine line, shoulder barge, and but that was a bit more than a shoulder barge. She even though I know Katie Barker's small, but there was too much force behind that for me to say that it wasn't. Yeah, she put her. She used. I'm on the fence now.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure now.
No, I'm not sure.
I think it was the way that Katie Barker hit the floor.
Yeah.
But again, it could be just the strength.
Yeah. No, I think the referee's got the decision right there in my book.
As soon as I looked back at the replay, I was like,
I think as a defender, I'd be furious if that was given against me.
Yeah.
Lovely third man run by Emma Kelly there.
She was looking to just dink it in, and she went for the front post, and Bridget Galloway just pulled off. She just moved away from the keeper. I think Bridget Galloway was looking for it to be tucked back, and it wasn't. It went across the goal, close to the keeper. But great chance.
Great play down the right-hand side there. Emma Kelly making that third man run all the way through, and Jasmine McQuaid just with a little dink over to find her. Really, really good play there from Newcastle.
And across into the danger area once again. She goes towards a penalty spot. Halifax looked to tear it, but it went there. What a chance it was. Gibson with a weaker foot, left hand side, and it came out, and she just went for it. Great save from Flaherty, straight over the bar.
Yeah, cracking save from Flaherty there. I think that's one of the things we've sort of said about her. If it's in and around Flaherty, 9 times out of 10 she gets it. But to be fair, that's a cracking save from her there.
Bit of a higher delivery. Bedu went up and it's dropped to Greenwood, and she's looking to hit it. And yes, left foot again. Weaker side, and it's fantastic along the bottom. Hard, well deserved since she's come on. Fantastic goal.
Absolutely delighted for Hannah Greenwood. She's just come on. She's only been on for 15 minutes, and she's had one opportunity. She's had a second opportunity, and this time the ball finds the back of the net. Yeah. Lovely little bit of control, taking it round the player, left foot, and it's gone through lots of different bodies. The goalkeeper's not seen it. Back of the net, fantastic start. 6-0.
Fantastic finish. Loved it. Especially with just coming on, having the confidence to do that. You know, you're quite right. She just she got her body down, went past the player, and then she just thought, I'm going to hit it. Left foot, straight past the keeper and into the back of the net. And we're now 6-0. Newcastle United 6, Halifax FC 0. I mean, what a scoreline.
I mean, well, what more do you want from your substitute players that are coming on? You know, we call, well, I say substitute, we call them impact players, and that's what we want them for. We want them to make an impact, and for Hannah to come on and 15 minutes later she goes and scores a goal. I'm absolutely buzzing for her. I'm so delighted that she's come on and done that, and just put the team 6-0 up. We've got a couple of changes as well on here.
Yeah, we're just seeing come in. Gibson's gone off and Bedu, and come on. I didn't see who came on, Jodie. Who was that?
It was Amber Stobbs that came on, and Shana Wilkinson.
Yeah.
So I think as well, Bedu, obviously she's coming back from a bit of an injury, so we're just managing those minutes there as well. So, and probably as what it was with Body last with the other substitution, of just looking forward to next week as well.
And both of them, I mean, Stobbs, you know, normal captain, and a lot of experience with being in America, and one of the most experienced in the squad, bringing her on, giving her a little bit of game time, but she normally stops, doesn't she?
Yes, yeah, usually.
Jumped there, Barker, and he's given it the free kick the opposite way. She's not happy.
It's one of those ones where I never quite know what way the referee's going to give. I think Harry Kane does it really well, to be fair. He sort of stands his ground and backs into a player as the player is jumping up to get the header, and it always goes for the player that's standing and backing into a player somehow.
Yeah, he does. He does that very well. He's very clever.
I do compare Katie Barker to Harry Kane quite a bit.
And it looks like there's going to be a change from Halifax here.
Quite a few changes.
Dean looks to come off. Also Watson.
How many changes does he make?
Whittam. Willis. Halifax have changing 4 to 5 players.
Is that 4 players?
Yeah. I mean, looking at the performance so far, Newcastle are just cruising, and they have to do something. But I think it's I know it's only 60 minutes gone, but I probably would have made some changes earlier on, especially with the scoreline. Yeah,
I think it comes down to a bit of damage limitations. You know, the players are going to be tired, and you know we're us as a team, we're just not going to let off. We're going to continue being relentless, and he clearly needs to put some fresh legs on, which is what he's gone and done.
And it's great to see, Newcastle supporters attendance today, 2,200. I mean, phenomenal again. And if you're listening today and you couldn't get to the game, and you want to go and watch your Newcastle team play against Manchester United women WSL level, then look on the website. The tickets are there, and get yourself booked.
Oh, lovely little ball through by McQuaid there to try and find Katie Barker.
Barker just looking to cross it with her left foot there. A little bit unlucky. Greenwood involved in the play straight away. She's been great, and she's come on. She's got herself right in the mix, and she has impacted the game already.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. It's good to see Shana Wilkinson being given some opportunity of some minutes as well, as she is here on the ball, striding down the left-hand side.
Well, it's a great feat. She's gone between both of them. She was just looking to go between both of them, which she did, and it just ran too far. Greenwood again turning her player very easily. And Newcastle are just going to look to keep possession now. 6-0 ahead. Quaid again, fantastic play. Katie Barker's looking at bringing inside. Thought she was going to hit it there. Quaid's looking to hit it. It's a fantastic shot, and again, Flaherty, what a fantastic save. She just tipped it over the bar, but what a shot.
Yeah, lovely little tip over from Flaherty there. Great footwork, drive inside for McQuaid to get the shot off, and it just dipped just near the end there.
Great credit for the keeper there.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic hit, and I thought it was going in the back of the net again, but again, Flaherty pulled another great save off and straight over the bar. Cross comes into the box. It's Galloway. Galloway will be looking to get on the score sheet today. At the Barker, and they're all lining up to have a shot here. Confidence from Newcastle. Hit into the box there and straight into the keeper's hand, and Flaherty, that was very easy for her. But again, Newcastle haven't stopped from the moment the game kicked off at 2 o'clock. It's just been, Newcastle wave after wave. And
wave after wave,
and
yeah,
again,
absolutely.
Halifax just don't know what to do.
And if I do look forward to next week, this is the best thing that we could have done. Replied after our last game with more goals again, and we're just building ourselves up with confidence, and we can go into that game next week regardless of who we're playing with our heads held high, chests out, and just be confident.
No, absolutely. It's great, like off the back of the performances so far.
Done, Daisy Burke.
That was a good challenge there. Daisy Burke didn't pull out at all. She went in for it. It's come out of Wilkerson, and the Toonami are shouting shoot, and she did. She had a good go. Keeper down to her left hand side. Pretty, comfortable save, but again, great strike.
Yeah, Wilkinson's definitely got that in her locker for quite a long range effort. There's a memorable one from last season, I'm sure people will remember, of St James's Park, where she scored one from about 40 yards out, I think it was. Absolutely ridiculous. But that is something that she's got in her locker, and I think that's what the crowd know that too, which is why they're urging her to have a go. Yeah.
The wall chant and shoot. Great to see. But yeah, from next week's performance, from back to what I was kind of saying, it was, going into a game and full of confidence with a big win, and it looks like it's going that way, and it's exactly what they need, and it's a big test for Newcastle, the fact that, being undefeated so far, and you're going up against one of the best teams in the country, and you've got international players in there, and it's going to be a good test. And I think it's great experience. When the draw happened, it was a bit, what were people going to think? Oh, we're playing Man U. But for me, straight away, I thought, come on, Newcastle, this is a good test for you, and let's see how we perform against a top-rated team in the country. I'll be very interested to see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really, really excited for it. Absolutely gutted that I'm not going to be able to be a part of it. But really excited to just see. Oh, I wasn't sure if Galloway was going to get that there. Just as you say, just to test ourselves against one of the best teams in the country. If we look at our pre-season, we played against a championship side, Sunderland. We lost 3-1. I don't think it was a 3-1 game. Yeah. Maybe a little rose-coloured glasses, but I don't think it was a 3-1 game. And I think we did really well. And since then, we've come on absolute leaps and bounds. And like you said. Oh, Amber Stobbs with a lovely run here.
She's on a run.
Jazz McQuaid.
Oh, Nelly were fantastic. It was Amber Stobbs just driving into the box. And again, Amber Keegan Stobbs, she gets a name from, her dad is a massive Newcastle supporter. Hence where the Keegan comes from.
Yeah, just a little change of pace there. To go through quite a lot of players there and past a lot of players and just laid a lovely little ball off for Jazz McQuaid there, and she's just tried to delicately place it into the corner but just couldn't quite get herself around it.
Yeah, Jodie, when I used to play back in the day, I always thought to myself, and players out there, this is what you want. You always want to try yourself out against the best. And I did that. I went to Doncaster Bells to play in what is now, the WSL. And I wanted to play against the best to test myself. And I'm sure a lot of the Newcastle United players are, wanting to see how they can perform playing against a very high standard.
Yeah, no, I'm exactly the same. I love to push myself and play against the top players, because that's how you also improve. And you can build your confidence up with it as well.
And Katie Barker's looking to turn and just get a shot away. She nearly did as well, and it was lucky for Halifax just to get a foot in there, out for the corner.
And yeah, I think players are going to want to individually see how they fare up against a Super League side, but I'd like to see just how we are going to be as a team. As I was saying, the Sunderland game, we've come on leaps and bounds since then. Yeah. And it's going to be really, really interesting to see how we fare next week.
Absolutely. I think it's just shot off the bat there, and it's gone out of play. Yeah.
On your head, Colin.
And yeah. And Colin, the cameraman, the ball's just give him a good clock on the head, and he's laughing away there. He's got a good right.
What a guy.
Yeah. And he's lovely as well, isn't he? Yeah. Just to see, playing against the best. Back to what we were saying before. I'm going to be interested to see the likes of Body in midfield and Kelly that normally dominate the pitch, and have been all season. And it's been relatively easy against most teams, being honest. And to see them up against, some, up at their calibre and a higher level, to see how they are, what can they do, and can they dominate still, especially Body's been outstanding, so I'm interested to see how she's going to perform.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a game that we've realistically not come up against very often this season. Our backline hasn't hugely been tested so far this season, so as well, I'm going to be excited to see how our back three or back four, or however Becky's going to play it, I don't know, how we're going to be playing against the forwards that they've got, like Nikita Paris, how we're going to deal with her. But then also, I'm going to be interested to see what type of side United put out.
Yeah,
absolutely. And I really hope they put a strong side out. I really, really do, because I know it's sometimes opportunities for these sides to see, well, we're playing a tier 3 team, we'll put some academy players out instead of our strongest team, and I'd love to see us against their strongest team.
Yeah, and I do think that they will put out a strong team in the first half. I do, to see how it goes, and depending on how they play, they may then bring people on. What I'm hoping for is, and I know that you know, the likes of Becky and the staff there, they'll be doing all their homework in regards to Manchester United to combat, whether that's how they play, what sort of formation, who to look out for. I mean, to be fair, we know who are the main players for Man U, but again, there's a lot of tactics behind it, so it'll be great to see what work's being done from Becky to try and combat and, you know, get Newcastle. I would love to see Newcastle come away with a big win. It would be, you know, it would be a shocker for a lot of people, but I do feel that, you know, the ability that Newcastle United have at the moment, the confidence, just short, just literally directing, it was just a little bit wide there, but fantastic play. I would love to see that they could go to Manchester United and show Newcastle United are a stance to be reckoning for.
Big cup upset on the cards. You wait and see.
And I hope so.
Still yet to see if Mary Earps will be there next week, mind.
Yeah, this is it. There's been a lot of talk about moving. Obviously, you know, she is world class. She's the best
world
goalkeeper.
number one, isn't she?
Yeah, 100%. So it's going to be interesting to see if she's still around for Manchester United or whether she's going to move. There's a lot of talk about going to Arsenal. And again, she was the world's most expensive player when I think Arsenal did make a bid for her last season, and they, you know, Manchester United didn't accept it. And again, I don't know if it's a big bid, she will go. I think there's a substitute happening. There's two coming on for Newcastle.
Yeah, we've got Caramel Redhead ready to come on alongside Casey Elson.
Just looking to see who's going to be coming off. And it's Jazz McQuaid. She's had a fantastic game. She's just changing for Milne Redhead.
And our hat-trick hero, she's making her way to the sidelines. And what a fantastic game Katie Barker's had.
Yeah, phenomenal. Again.
Substitutions for Newcastle United.
Hat-trick.
In the field, number 21, Jasmine.
And, you know, she's been on and off, but every time Katie Barker, you know, starts in the starting 11, she gets the goals, and that's the same sort of pattern as Jazz McQuaid now, you know. She's very young, but she's come in and she's, you know, it's always one of them when you're not getting a game and you're on the bench and you come on as a sub, and you always want to be, every player wants to be part of the starting 11. And you've got to try and impact the game, even if you only have 10, 20 minutes to come on and do something. And every time these subs from Newcastle United do this, they come on and they generally get a goal. Dodd's looking to get the cross away again. And she does, she puts it straight in to Milne Redhead. Great control. Plays it back out to Stobbs. And back into the danger area, flicked on. It's just running away there. And Elson was looking just to get a hold of it. It's close. Potts was thinking, was she shaping up for a shot? And she didn't. She looked to play in. Galloway, she just couldn't control it. It ran through the keeper. Toon Army allowed today out there. Phenomenal support. And they'll be looking next week. So far, 1,000 supporters going down to Man U to support the team.
Absolutely, there will definitely be a sea of black and white at United. And I'm sure it's going to be a day that our supporters are going to enjoy. Regardless of what happens, they're just going to love going down there to support the lasses.
100%. It's the experience, and, you know, it'll be a great day. Elson just looking to get down that wing and get the cross. She's been a player and she's looking to curl it in. And it's just been clipped by Leggy. And the keeper then, you know, it was like a header, but she couldn't control it to head it out, and it just went up in the air, and the keeper came out to collect it in time. A lot of experience again. Milne Redhead one of the substitutions. Scottish. She previously played for Bristol City and Hibs as well. So again, had a good standard of football. And it's 1-2, and it's straight into the box from Dodds again. Delivery, looking for Galloway. Galloway's dying to get on the score sheet. She's trying to get on the end of everything. Stubbs gone through 2 or 3 players and plays in Galloway, but she's just offside. Fantastic play.
Great footwork by Amber Stubbs there. Just to glide through a few players there, and she just tried to play Galloway in. Lovely little ball to her, but unfortunately she's just been caught offside.
And the rain's coming down heavily at Kingston Park. It's starting to come down quite bad now, but that won't faze Newcastle.
No chance. Lovely crossfield pass from Shana Wilkinson there.
Yeah, quality. Just a switch of play. Newcastle still got the ball, and she just looks to go around Burt and just run out of play. Right hand side there. Would have been great to see delivery in the box. So we just plays it out to Dean.
Oh, lovely footwork. Can she finish? Yes,
Fantastic
she can.
Goal. What a finish. And it was a mistake on the edge of the box by Dean. And it was picked up by Dodds. And again, she does what she does best every time. And she has been the last 2 or 3 games. I mean, what a finish. And the edge of the box, she just took a touch out of her feet. And she just curled it into the top left-hand corner. And Flaherty had absolutely no chance. I mean, look at this for some skill. She just took inside and then, left foot, curl into the top corner, and number 7. Fantastic.
That's brilliant from Tyler Dodds there. She's just anticipated the mistake there. Took the ball off the Halifax defender, turned inside and out, and just curled that ball into the top left corner. And that is, as far as I'm aware, that is Tyler's first goal for Newcastle United, so she'll be absolutely delighted. Her New Year's resolution was to actually score in 2024, and she's been given the opportunity to do it today, and she's done it in fantastic style. So brilliant play from Tyler Dodds there.
And it's well deserved, Jodie. She's been one of the best players for the last couple of games, easy. And the ball's been played across again in Newcastle.
Ooh.
And Redhead looked like she was brought down in the box there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure about being a penalty there. Let's have a look at this again.
Back.
Yeah, she took a touch.
That's a pen in my book.
Yeah, she got in front of the Halifax player and she was brought down. The referee waved play on. But yeah, well deserved from Tyler Dodds. She's been outstanding game after game after game, and it's well deserved.
Yeah, she's got a lot of assists to her name. All that was missing was a goal, and hopefully, because that's just the first one, and that'll open the floodgates for her, and the next few games she might get onto the score sheet again.
Absolutely. Nelson, fantastic play to win the ball back in the corner. She didn't give up. She was still going. Tyler Dodds reminds me a lot of Lauren Hemp.
Yes, yeah.
Even the way she runs with the ball, the way she strikes the ball, her technique, like she's everything about her points at Lauren Hemp, which is fantastic, for the future.
No, I totally agree there, and she's rapid as well, which is another quality they both have. So yeah. I think Halifax had just been called offside there.
Yeah, the flag's gone up. Newcastle, again, just looking to play along the back line. Wilkinson picks it up. Looking to play it into centre forward there, Galloway, but...
Great Halifax. Step by leg there.
Halifax player just already had predicted and jumped in front, took the ball off. It was good reading of the game. Stops again, driving forward from the middle, playing it out wide. Elson looking to go in and out. She's gone round a player again. Ramsden didn't know what to do. She couldn't do anything. Redhead looking to get a shot
Good
away.
feet.
She's gone round left-footed, and it's just again come off and gone out for a corner. But fantastic play. She was trying to get a shot away.
I think Ramsden has swapped positions, as I believe Green was playing right back in the first half. And I think that Ramsden has been put there to counteract KB's speed, because Ramsden is quite a quick player.
Great delivery once again.
I wasn't sure if Green was going to have a go there.
She looked like she was shaping up to have a go, and she played it out wide. Potts just looking to clip the ball in.
Offside.
She did. She clipped it into Elson, who flicked it onto Dodds, but Dodds was offside.
Yeah, I think Ramsden has just been put as a right back to counteract KB's speed, and then KB's been taken off, and she probably thinks, oh, thank goodness I don't have to deal with that speed anymore. And then on comes Casey Elson, who is absolutely rapid herself, and it's not going to give Halifax's number 9 a rest at all in this second half.
No, absolutely, and you know, that's been one of the biggest things that, you know, Halifax have struggled with, the pace. Whether that's coming from the midfield, and it's been, you know, you've had the likes of Body driving forward, and Emma Kelly and Gibson, and it's come from everywhere. And then the wings, you've had Katie Barker, and then you've got Dodds on the right hand side, and it's like it's endless for them. They've got the pace in the team is phenomenal, and it's how do you stop that?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with the fitness levels. Oh, Carol just looking to play it out there. And we're now just coming up to 5 minutes plus any additional time added on. And if you've just joined us, it's Newcastle United 7 and it's Halifax FC 0. So fantastic from Newcastle. A lot of substitutions, a lot of goals in the game. Overall performance, most of the possession. But then Donnelly, nearly a little mistake from Donnelly at the back there. Looked to pass it out, and it was just the wrong option. And she nearly got caught.
I mean, it's one of those. It's tough when you're playing in a position like that for Donnelly in a game like this, of always being switched on and making sure you're switched on when you haven't. I don't even think she's touched the ball this half.
She hasn't.
That says a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But she's just got to make sure that she stays switched on.
Absolutely. It was just a shot from long range there. You can see the confidence Newcastle have. They're prepared to take a shot from anywhere at the moment. But yeah, you're quite right what you were saying about Donnelly there. You know, I don't know how many times in my career I've had, you know, where the keeper hasn't been involved in the game because, you know, it's been all one way. And then the minute they're actually called upon, there's an error, and it's because they've just not been involved, you know. Emma Kelly breaking down the right hand side, plays it into Tyler Dodds. Just looked to do a little back heel there, very clever. Didn't come off, but she come away with the ball. I could see what she was doing.
I think Emma Kelly's had another fantastic performance today.
Yeah, she has.
She just does what she does best, and she's dictated a lot of the play. She's picked up a lot of balls. She knows when she needs to go and cover. As you can't quite see it on the screen now, but she's there again, going and doing a centre half's job as Daisy's stepped up as well. I think she's had a brilliant game today.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think my player of the match is going to be very, very difficult to choose.
That's exactly. You just took the words out of my mouth there, Geordie. I was just about to say Who are you going to call for woman of the match today?
Do you know what? I'm gonna have to think about it a little bit more, because it's difficult. Katie Barker's got a hat-trick, and it's difficult to see past that as well.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say to you. As in, like, for me, there's been a lot of outstanding performances, but I think for me, I've got to give it, my personal choice would be Katie Barker with a hat-trick.
Yeah. I'm not going to disagree with you, to be completely honest. I think she's fully deserved that hat-trick. She's fully deserved the start. And was there a bit of
a challenge there? Like, Galloway went in to nip the ball about, and it was leg just caught her. And they both kind of took a tumble.
But yeah, Katie Barker's had a fantastic game, and I think this game, what we said we wanted to do was drive at players, and that's exactly what she's done, and she's driven at players. She's got some great shots off. You know, one of the goals that she scored was absolutely phenomenal, and she deserves the accolades today. She's just been absolutely brilliant,
and I think she's give Becky Langley something to think about for next week, because she's been able to revolve the players, Becky, because Newcastle's been so dominant with every team they've played. Next week, it's going to be interesting to see what team she picks as her strongest team.
Absolutely. It's just facing a completely different challenge, so there might be some differences in there. I would not want Becky's job for this decision. I have to tell you.
It's like Katie Barker's come up, started today and she scored a hat-trick, and do you not play her next week, or what do you do?
Here we go.
And Halifax have got in, and
they are lucky.
So close, very, very lucky there.
Newcastle are very, very lucky again. Grace Donnelly, she just didn't make the right decision there, in my opinion. I think she's tried to find a player, and it just didn't quite come off properly. But again, this is what we were saying a moment ago. She has to stay switched on. She's not had a lot to do in the second half. And when she is called upon, she needs to make sure she's doing things correctly and doing things right and with quality. And I think we were lucky not to have a goal conceded there.
Absolutely. And in regards to, as a player, when, you're playing, you try to give the manager a reason not to pick you. Absolutely. With your performance. And Katie Barker getting a hat-trick today, I really wouldn't like to be Becky Langley.
No.
And it's Dean down again. She's been down about 3 or 4 times this game. I don't know if it's been from one of the first challenges of the game, but it seems to be that ankle again. Whether it's twisted from previously, I don't know.
Ooh, that looked a bit of one of those awful hyperextensions there with the knee, but it's just a bit of a slip there.
She did. She looked to clear it, just slipped at the same time. And just see in the background there, bit of a character there, Jazz McQuaid dancing on the sideline. I don't know if anyone's seen that.
Wow, they look like they're having a good time on that bench, and why not?
They look happy. They're all smiling. They're all happy, and it's going to be great to see the confidence. Just played back to the back line again with Potts. And then on to Wilkinson. Just a little bit short there. Halifax nipped in with Ramsden. And lineswoman's put the flag up. Offside.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that these last few minutes that we're staying concentrated and we're not getting sloppy or anything like that, because we want to finish this game with a clean sheet and a top performance. So last couple of minutes are quite crucial.
Absolutely. There's no board gone up, so at the minute we're a minute 30 over. Can't think there'll be a lot, maybe it's 3 minutes. And And to be honest, Halifax, they've tried what they could. They've tried to bring it to Newcastle United, but Newcastle United are just so strong, so much depth, fitness, much fitter, technically, positionally better in every sense.
Oh,
What a turn!
lovely little bit of skill by Stubbs there.
Still got the ball, and she's just gone through and megged a player.
Not quite on the same wavelength there.
Nah, a bit disappointing there from Greenwood.
I think she expected Stubbs just to keep moving forward there.
Yeah, she did, I think. Potts just looking to play in Galloway again. Just didn't get to her feet.
Is she going to have a go?
She's going to have a shot. And again, he's well involved today. A little bow.
Oh, absolutely adore the man. What a guy Colin is.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy. He's the Newcastle United official photographer there, getting involved. Great head. He didn't even move, did he? It was a nod. Downfield from Donnelly.
And I don't blame her for that kind of clearance there at all.
No.
Foot through. Just get it up the field.
Emma Kelly playing it out wide. Looking to get it back, and she did down the line. Just come off the back. Halifax player. Can't be much more left, Geordie.
No, I can't think there could be much more.
Well, Carroll just looking to play it back. Nearly a miss hit there. Would have let Emma Kelly in. Dodds in. Great challenge.
Good ball in.
Fantastic cross, and it goes in. What a header. And it just goes wide from Elson. But she was in there. Great jump. See the elevation in there. Just wasn't the direction.
I think Halifax are just waiting for that full-time whistle now.
Absolutely. I think Dean's been down a couple of times, and I think this is where the extra time, the little bit of added time's been on. Just look to hook the ball over the top there. Generally, great from today's performance. I mean, you've got Katie Barker with a hat-trick. You've got Gibson on the score sheet. Kelly, as always. Greenwood, Dodds. Overall performance from today's game. I mean, the supporters have got to be happy, and the players have got to be happy, and going into a massive game like it is next week with plenty of confidence.
Absolutely. What more do you want from your first game back? First game of the year. It's been a top draw performance from everyone. Everyone's played their part. We've had some fantastic finishes, fantastic performances, and yeah, like you say, and I did say earlier, it puts us in a great position going into next week's game.
It does. And even down to the baby of the team, Daisy Burt, phenomenal again for a first start of the season. It is hard when you're a young kid and you come into a team full of experienced players, and there is that element of you worry, the confidence. How am I going to play? She's been able to balance that and put a performance in, a really good performance.
And Stubbs get a shot. Oh,
Stubbs was just looking to finish one there right at the end. Just had a bit of a deflection off the Halifax player, but again Newcastle Nelly, and again that would have been an 8th goal.
Yeah, I think Daisy Burt's had a great game, all things considered, and she just had a great game. I think she started off potentially a little shaky, but grew into it really, really well, and I'm delighted that she's been given the opportunity to also play 90 minutes, because it's like you said, it's really important for her to get these opportunities and get these experiences. She's playing alongside Charlotte Potts, who I'm sure has spoken a lot to her throughout this game, and it's been a really, really good experience for her.
Absolutely. got two great defenders next to her, Potts and Bedu, and they'll guide her. And there's the final whistle from today's game, and what a game it's been. 7-0. 7-0. It's been chance after chance. It could have been still a lot more than that. And, you know, you're talking about an attendance of 2,200 again today, which is absolutely phenomenal. As I've mentioned, if you've only just joined us, please, if you're looking to support Newcastle United women, the big game against WSL in the FA Cup 4th round is at Lees Village in Manchester. Tickets available still on the Newcastle website. Get yourself on there, get the tickets. I'm going down myself, to support the lasses. But fantastic game today, Jodie.
Absolutely brilliant, and like I've said, what more do you want? At the end, at the 95th minute, every single person in this stadium up on their feet, clapping, cheering. Every single person here is behind the lasses, and what a treat they've had on their first game back of 2024, and it's putting us in a good position into next week. I'm really, really excited to see how well we do next week, and yeah, fantastic game.
And absolutely, and also if you can't make it to the FA Cup next weekend down in Manchester, we'll be back on the 21st against Nottingham Forest, 2 p.m. You can either listen on here or YouTube, or you can come down to Kingston Park and get yourself a ticket, and again that's on the Newcastle website. We'll be back then.